giving Argentine tango classes at Tango in a regular basis in Brussels.
Exactly. Normally it's called Tango and Wine, but since the month of February is the month in Belgium without any alcohol, we say cheers without a glass tonight. So we will just be teaching tango and not be drinking tonight.
So we all hope you are doing fine, and for today we have a nice revision class on cross step in mind.
So a while back we were already doing this, the video is also still online, but today we will be going in a little bit more depth about the cross step or the salida cruzada. So we show first again, so we start with a back step, side, forward, forward, then there is a cross step of the lady, change of weight of the leader, and an exit. Okay, we show from the other side.
So we have one forward,
2, 3, 4,
cross,
change of weight for the ladies, exit. We show once more from the other side.
and
So 1, 2, 3, 4, cross, 1, 2, 3. If you're already used to dancing maybe in closed embrace, of course you can also practice this in the closed embrace. So we show this again, closed embrace. Okay, so first we split up, ladies first.
So let's join me. We go in 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now cross your left for your right. Exit goes with right side collect. Let's do that 2 or 3 more times. So we have the change of weight. If you're an early beginner, you're used to doing that, and then the leader keeps you on your right side. You go forward, side, back, back, then cross and exit to the side. I will show in this way. So you have the weight shift, or starting right away with a forward step, side step, back stepping, left before your right. Make sure the heel is from the floor lifted, so you can push yourself in the exit when the leader gives you that sign or invites you to do so. Last time, all together, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, cross left before right, heel is up, so now I push to exit, side and close. Leaders.
Okay, leaders. So, in order to lead the follower the cross step, we have to lead some diagonals. We will explain this more in depth, of course, when we're practicing this also together. So we start with a change of weight, 1, 2, 3, and then we go 1 back, 1 side, 2 steps forward. So this one is going to be diagonal towards the partner, and this one is going to be diagonal away from the partner, which will indicate her the cross. A change of weight, and then exit straight forward. 5, 6, 7, change of weight, and 1, 2, diagonal towards the partner, and now diagonal away to the other side, a change of weight, and exit. 5, 6, 7, change of weight, and 1, 2, 3, towards the partner diagonal, away from the partner diagonal, change of weight, and exit. One last time, and we practice together. 5, 6, 7, change of weight, 8, 1, 2, diagonal towards the partner, diagonal to the other side, a change of weight, and the exit. Let's practice that together with our partner. 5, 6, 7, 8, change of weight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, change of weight, cross for the ladies, 6, 7, 8. We turn and change direction.
Now important for the follower is to exit out of the cross when the leader invites you. So when you're trying it now together with your partner, pay attention to not decide for yourself to do the exit. He's the leader, still is.
5, 6, 7, change your weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We turn and change direction. 5, 6, 7, change.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The 5 is across. 5, 6, 7, change. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is across. 6. We promised you we will go a bit more in depth today on the technique of how to lead and how to follow this cross step. So, first of all, when we are leading in Tango, we're sort of having an agreement within the partnership. The agreement that we have is that we always try to remain in front of the partner, and the agreement is also that we have to keep our feet at the same distance in relationship to the frame. And by frame, we usually also refer to the elbows. So that means that the distance, look, from my legs cannot change towards my elbows or cannot go too far away from the elbows. So we keep them at the same distance. Also, she's responsible for that.
So I will never be doing this, nor I will be going too far away. Same as what Sven was explaining.
Now, in this way, when I'm walking forward or sideways or backwards, we're able to communicate the steps because we kind of agreed in the frame that we know where the legs are at all times because of that. So we are not changing like this, so we try to stay in front of each other, nor we are changing the legs in relationship to the upper body so that the partner cannot know where the legs are. That's one prerequisite. So,
if you have that,
as a leader, I'm trying to pay attention in my forward step not to go towards the partner with my leg and my hip, because then I will actually be doing wrong what we just explained. So the first rule was to stay in front. So if I do that, I'm going in that direction and I'm no longer in front of her. And the second rule I also break is that my legs move closer to my elbows, or even overtook it in this case. So she's not aware what I'm doing because she doesn't feel where my legs are anymore because of this. So the solution for these leaders is that when you arrive in your side step, is actually to walk, first of all, towards the partner. So towards the partner, and secondly, I first put into motion my upper body and then my leg. So it's like a small delay. So I start first to give the intention from the chest and then my leg starts to follow. And because I do that, because of that, I'm actually able to not overtake my chest, but I'm sending my chest before my leg just to ensure that the leg doesn't overtake it.
Now when you feel that movement as a follower, your intuitive reaction in the upper body is to do this. Look.
So
intuitively, I will go along with him, which, like we said before, we cannot, because now my arms are in connection with the hip and I'm actually away from the partnership.
So she turned and her feet are closer to the elbows.
So what I should do is actually move my legs. When he's moving his chest, I move my legs and then I go along with the chest.
Yeah. So that's a bit tricky in Tango. This is sort of the basic rule that you will have to learn, is to keep the same distance from the feet to the frame and not change it also the direction. Okay?
There's no pressure in the hands or the arms, so you know, eh?
Yes. So let's first now try again first put into motion the chest and then the leg. And ladies, into motion the feet and stay in front of the leader, don't turn away. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. Okay, now towards the partner, she's over there. First the chest and then the leg. And then we continue, change the direction to the cross, and we exit. Okay, we turn, change direction. 5, 6, 7, and
Sorry.
we start with a back step. 2, now towards the partner, and first the chest. Okay, so the same applies for the followers. Don't turn away from the leader. So we're going to go 1, 2,
Forward.
and now stay in front of the leader. Exactly. Also try not to overcompensate, because sometimes when you start to overcompensate, you start to do this. Okay? 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, and now we're going first the legs for the lady, and then stay in connection with the leader in the upper body. Alright, good. So that's the first part that we need. This is the basic rule of the tango, where we are agreeing on where we put our feet in relationship to the connection point that we are dancing. Okay? Let's try on music first. Only that, try to really focus on keeping your arms, your hips, and your elbows. Try to keep it aligned.
And then we come into detail for the cross.
Yes. Okay. Five. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change direction. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change direction. 5, 6, 7, 8.
2, 3, 4, cross, 5. Again.
Change direction. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And
One more
again.
time. 5, 6, 7, and
1, 2, 3, 4, cross, exit, and legs.
good. Alright, we hope that it's working and it's getting more practical, the fact that you have to connect your feet to your elbows to the partner.
You know, you can always rewatch this video, but also the other one we gave on this cross step.
Exactly. Now, this part where we are communicating still doesn't, this technical part still doesn't really lead across yet. So there's two ways actually to lead across. The first one that we are not doing right now is going to change your direction. So that means if we don't do anything, let's say in the first step, I don't really do anything specific, and I want her to cross now, I'm going to have to actually change the direction where we're going in order to make that cross work, because I didn't prepare the step up front. Perfectly possible. Now we're also looking for preparation, so we can do it in a straight line actually. So let's try to show from this side. Yep. So my first forward step, I will be making so diagonal towards the partner. So my first forward step, I'm going to now make even more in the direction towards the partner and follow it through so that she starts, I'm exaggerating a bit of course, to overcross already the leg on the other side. You see that? So that now, when I actually move almost straight in front, she's going to cross. Of course, that direction was a bit exaggerated, but it's
to show you, huh?
to show you. So I'm already making her walk on a diagonal line the step before the cross. So here, towards the partner, but then the most important part, follow through towards her diagonally. So you feel that she starts to put the leg on that line. And now I slightly change the direction, and that makes her cross actually. Okay? So that's the one where we are able to walk straight. Okay.
Hopefully that is clear for our leaders.
Yes. The most important part is that you follow through. So keep the diagonal line going until you feel that she extends the leg.
We can show it in this way so you can see actually the movement of Sven happening.
Yes. So look, this is my step at the finish, but then I follow it through in her direction. So she starts to extend and then I can lay the cross. Okay? So keep following the step.
Now, the cross step, as you saw, happens because of the leader's preparation in his body, and I follow it through with my legs. As you noticed, I'm trying to have my legs a little bit further, and in the end, I bring, the chest is here in front, the legs are further, but in the end, I bring the left one in front. It's like I cross it really underneath the body. The reason that it's working is because of his direction in the upper body and my reaction in the legs below. For the cross, there is one rule I like to apply, and that's the one that I have always my left a little bit put down the heel here. I'm actually creating my body in the wrong position. I'm bringing it too much in front with the hips. As we explained in the beginning, it is not possible to follow your movements correctly then. So make sure you follow it through all the way, lift your heel, and then when you're actually ready to exit, when your leader is inviting you, you can really push that leg and then extend the other one and continue stepping. So that's really crucial for your step, your cross step.
Okay, good.
Yeah. If you have any questions, don't forget you can always post them in the chat.
Yes. I have the feeling that the video is not perfectly working, but
let us know if
yeah.
you have some problems.
Okay, so the cross, very important for the followers, but also remember, ladies, that when you feel that the leader makes this diagonal step and follows it through, that you don't allow your body to turn away from the partner.
So as we said in the beginning, my chest is always in his direction, so I continue to maintaining the chest in that direction.
Okay, that's the only
until
way
the end.
that we will be able to do that. Let's try together with that information to the music. Please take your time and make it a bit slower if necessary. Up. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change direction. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We change direction. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
6, 7, 8.
One more time. 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Good. Good. Okay. So we have the technical part where we explain that our feet and the relationship towards the frame has to be always the same. So that means we can never approach the hips or the feet to the frame, and we can never change the angle of where we are staying in comparison to the frame. Now, of course, there are exceptions. If I don't want her to feel that I'm doing a movement, we are able to do that, of course. But for the movements that I want her to feel, that we try to do like that. And then for the cross, I try to, if I want to lead her in a straight line, follow through the step diagonally so that she starts to cross the leg backwards before the cross step. Okay.
As a follower, it's important that you don't follow your partner literally if you feel he's just moving. In your upper body, it's really important, like Sven explained, to maintain your frame and to react actually in the leg work.
Exactly. Now, we will do cross step in crossed system. So, what is crossed system? In tango, usually we walk always with the opposite legs. So I walk to the left with left, I walk to the right with right. Okay? So when I walk forward, I go with left forward and she goes back with right. So that's parallel system. You can see this because we're able to walk one leg next to the other. When I change a weight or she changes a weight and one of us doesn't, for example, I make some steps parallel and then I make a change and she doesn't, I'm going to be walking in crossed system. So I have to walk a little bit strangely for me. I have to sort of make a crossing of my legs all the time, which is perfectly fine and possible. This is called cross system. Now we do the cross step in cross. For the ladies,
there is nothing changing.
Nothing changes except we add a little adorno for you. So we start with the same. We show first. I change a weight here and I go with left.
I keep my feet together. Nothing is changing.
So she goes with left. I go with left to the cross. And then here, when she uncrosses, she makes a little turn with her leg, and then we exit. Okay. Small lapis,
Yes.
adorno.
A little embellishment.
So, the same beginning. I change now. She doesn't. We go to the cross step.
And then I'm not able to do the adorno because Sven was too quick.
I was too quick. Sorry.
Don't worry, we'll
Go
show
again.
again. Look, adorno. And we will show from the other side once more.
Then we can practice together. Okay, good. So nothing changes for the moment. Let's for the ladies, except for the adorno. Let's practice once with music this cross step and cross system, and then we explain a little bit. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 5,
6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7,
8, and 1, 2. Okay. Okay. I hope that it's working. We hope that it's fine for you.
So quickly for the followers and then the leaders get the entire explanation for Sven, from Sven. So the cross step, profound. The adorno is very simple. I press the floor gently and then I exit. And I make sure that I'm ready to exit with my leader. So it's not that I'm stretching the movement as long as I want and then I exit. No, I try to be ready to exit with him. Important is that the little adorno or embellishment happens in your own space below, here. So don't try to extend long legs because it will disembalance you, right? So,
Yep.
leaders.
Don't involve your chest with the movement of the free leg.
Exactly.
Because
It's-
then you also break the first rule,
Yeah.
where you're actually moving your hip in front in relationship towards the frame.
If you have trouble with the wording or the vocabulary, we have on our website betango.com a whole vocabulary of tango wording and like adorno or lapis if you are looking for the meaning of it.
Yes.
So you know.
Now, for the leaders, the cool thing about this step is that all the previous work that we needed to do in the parallel system actually is now automatically done by the way that we are stepping. Because, I will show from the profile, normally if I go forward with my right foot and the lady is in the way, I will always want to avoid her. So I will always, like, my natural movement would be to do that because she's in my way. But when you change your weight and you go forward with your left, you don't have that problem because you always have space to walk there. You don't need to turn around and overtake her. So because of that, your body is going to point to her naturally and show her that diagonal that we were looking for previously automatically. So in cross system, you don't need to lead anything for her to cross. Your body position is determining this already because you are changing the way that your legs are standing. You would actually need to do something specific for her not to cross. So, because the natural position for her would be to go to the cross, and if I don't want her to cross, I would actually have to walk diagonal now around her over there in order to avoid her from crossing.
Now there is something in the beginning when he's changing his weight. As a follower, I cannot feel that. I really cannot know what he's doing. So Sven doesn't take his weight shift when he's shifting his weight along, and he doesn't lead it to me. So
Exactly. So
for the beginning,
if you see me from the back, I'm going to change the weight, but I'm going to keep my axis on that side. So I'm standing a bit like this, a bit like off balance, like a sideways banana, we call this. So it's like from there, and then I keep her on that leg by going a bit with the hip to that side, okay? And then we can go to the cross. There you go. Let's practice this together. We have 1 more minute left in this class with the music, and then we're going to finish. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7. Quickly side change. And now we make a very slow cross to end the movement. Okay. Very good. I hope that you enjoyed that.
we hope that you really had
We hope
fun
that.
and trying it. Remember, the videos, they remain available all the time and they remain free. If you care to give us a donation, you hit the press button of which is below, I think.
There's no button, but there's a PayPal link.
Anyway, we hope to see you soon in real life again in our classes here in Brussels. And if not, you always have the videos to come back to.
Thank you very much and see you next time.
Bye bye.